Hi, welcome to my first YouTube video and my YouTube channel. Before we get into the video, let me just say that I am not a dermatologist, I am not an esthetician, I'm just me who did my journey with skincare and researched a little bit and sort of stood on the shoulders of giants. Trained, qualified giants, but giants. So please, these are just my personal views in this video, and it's just personally what I do to my skin, and I'm just giving you my own viewpoints, okay? So enjoy the videos and enjoy the channel. We'll have lots of interesting stuff. Thanks a million. Take care and be beautiful. Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome to my first video. It's a freezing cold day and it's snowing. I'm watching the weather out the window going, as long as it doesn't snow us in, we'll be okay. So, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Rachel. I'm obviously filming from Ireland because it's raining and snowing at the same time, and there's sun over there. So today I wanted to bring you something very interesting. I've spent 5 years, 6 years now buying skincare products that I was hoping would stop the anti-aging process, but they didn't, because time marches on. And I decided after buying so many things that I just thought enough is enough. I'm just spending money, like extortionate amounts of money on skincare creams that's just not giving me the results. It's promising things it can't deliver. So I decided to take my usual approach, which was be a geek. And I went and did some research. So I kind of looked at different, like the Mayo Clinic and different online sites, Harvard, medical schools all over the US, to see what did they find actually worked. So in my research, I kind of, in researching this, I found a lot of things that were kind of peptides and things which were very good, but the consensus was that the only proven ingredient to actually reverse sun damage, reverse fine lines and wrinkles, and to repair the skin and to restore a youthful glow and encourage collagen production, which, as us ladies of a certain very wise age know, collagen production slows down a lot when you get older. I've just gone through menopause where it sort of seemed to stop altogether, or it went on holidays anyway for a while. So I needed something that would encourage production of collagen, so I went all geek mode, had a look, and I discovered that retinol and retinoids were the things that actually were the only things that actually stopped or slowed the aging process. So I looked a bit more into them, discovered there was retinoids, prescription retinoids, and retinols over the counter. Retinols over the counter, again, we'll go into them in another video. Great, you know, they're a great way to start out as well when you're younger, in your 20s. But in my research, I found that I couldn't get retinoids here because they're on prescription. So I could get, you can get tretinoin, but it comes with an antibiotic. I'll explain later in the video. But the moment you've all been waiting for, something that I came across, which I believe thousands and thousands of French women use, and none of us outside of France know about it. Few in the States, few here. And this is it, the Holy Grail. A313, previously known as Avibon. So Avibon was a French skincare cream made by this company, which are Pharma Development. So that's who makes it. That's how the box looks. So you can have a look and see. And that's how the tube looks, okay? The tube, if it's a genuine article, will be in French. The leaflet inside the box will be in French. Everything will be in French. The warning for pregnant women not to use it will be in French. There is some dupes on Amazon. That's why I'm giving you Cream of the Crop as the link to get it. So please remember, Cream of the Crop, it's the only one I know to be genuine. It's not that Amazon don't have genuine A313 on there. It's just that I know Angie from Hot and Flashy got one and she reckoned it was a dupe, and it was. And there's a lot of dupes out there in makeup and skincare and everything, so please stick to Cream of the Crop, who are a French company, and they have a distribution centre in England. so it's very easy to get to you. So, and you know you're getting absolute genuine product. I ordered 2, as I said later on in the video, I think it cost 55. I've had to reshoot some of the video because the weather's so bad and it's pounding on the window. So I do apologise. I'm hoping this looks a little more polished when I'm finished with it than it feels. So that is the retinol. We will be discussing, please, skincare, sunscreen. Please, I keep saying this, sunscreen, and I will say it in the video as well, because it does make your skin more sensitive. But you will desensitize to it, and you will become acclimated to the cream. So please enjoy it. And I think I have, that's the only warning really. If you are pregnant watching this video, please do not use this. Retinoids are not safe to use while you're pregnant. Your skin is the largest organ in your body, so you are putting something onto your body that does absorb very deep into the lower layers of the dermis, so mid to lower layers of the dermis, and that will enter the bloodstream. So while it's harmless to the rest of us, absolutely harmless, they're being cautious with pregnant women, as we are when we say don't eat mayonnaise or raw eggs or cheese, and etc, etc, etc. So it's not going to kill you, but I wouldn't chance it. So this is my cream, my tube. As you can see, I've been using it. I've been using this now for about, this is my 4th week on it. So Thursday is my 4th week on it. And I will show you, here's some before and after photographs of what I looked like before I started using it and after I started using it. There was a huge difference. Okay, as you can see, huge difference. I was quite shocked and I was looking very sad. And I was looking very sad because everything was drooping. I have these lovely hooded eyes, which are fantastic when you're younger because you get all very, you get told, you know, you're very sexy eyes. And they're like, not anymore now. I just got like, huh? And apparently if they do creep enough, you can get them done with surgery. But anyway, back to this. This A313, which I'm holding upside down, A313, is a retinoid, right? It has 3 different types of retinol in it, okay? And without my glasses, fantastic, here I go. It's vitamin A synthetic concentrate, right? There's 2,000 units. So what does that mean? When you look at it, you go, huh, I don't know. So basically what 2,000 units is, it's mathematically worked out. I've seen this on a vlog and on a researcher's vlog, or on a research article, that it's mathematically worked out to be equivalent to retinoid, prescription retinoid, that was probably best known as tretinoin. So tretinoin we can't get in Ireland. We can get it on prescription, but they don't want us to have it because there's an antibiotic in it. So they give us adapalene, which I'll show you now in a second, and I will be doing another video on that one because I will be starting that one. So the A313, this one is again a retinoid. There's 3 types of retinoid in it. So these 3 types of retinoid do not warrant it being prescription. It's not prescription anywhere in the world. It's completely buyable on the internet, and I will be putting the link below. It is from France. There is a website that I found. I found it in French because I put the search in French because I can sort of read French a bit better than I speak it, a lot better than I speak it. So I found it, and it was called Cream of the Crop. Cream of the Crop do this cream, and it's 20, I got it 22.95 because it was reduced from 24.95. So with delivery and everything else, you're talking maybe 50-55 euros to have this delivered. And they delivered in a matter of days. Like, I mean, it was about 2-3 days. It was the quickest skincare I ever got in line. So I was really thrilled with that because I order a lot from the US online, and a lot from iHerb because I like 97% hyaluronic acid to put on my skin for moisturising, which you can't actually get in Ireland. So again, there's a lot of stuff I will be going through with you that we can't get in Ireland, which is ridiculous. You know, even on prescription, to be able to get tretinoin or different, you know, which is adapalene, and I will do a video on retinoids and retinols versus retinoids, and the difference between them. For now, I would say this has been an absolute game changer for me. I think you can see in the photographs here a lot less creepage, and this lovely wattle that I had developed. I do my wobbles in front of the mirror and I go, God, one day when that will not wobble, then I won't see it and it'll be fantastic. I was shocked, so much so that my son, who although he's gay, never notices anything. He's totally like a straight man. Oh, is it? Right. He actually said it to me, Mom, can I have your second tube? Because I got greedy and ordered 2 tubes. So he has asked me for the second tube. So he has started using it. He has some before, and we'll be doing some after with him as well, because I will be delving into male skincare a little bit as well. Although this is predominantly a women's channel, but we will do men. And I'm hoping as well to get maybe a transgender friend to come on as well, because they obviously have challenges with makeup products that are made for women's skin, and while they're going through their transition as well, it really doesn't stay on their skin as well as it does on ours and stuff. So there's a lot of things like that we'll be going through. This is going to be an extensive channel. There will be a lot of stuff we cannot get in Ireland. I will be going to Spain in April, and I will be reviewing what I really want at this stage, which is tretinoin in different strengths, which we can't get here. The reason we can't get tretinoin here is because doctors think women are vain, and because on the market here in Ireland, under the brand name it's under here, it has an antibiotic in it, and in fairness, you don't want to consistently use an antibiotic on your skin, or orally either. So for now, you've got A313, which is a fantastic cream. I cannot stress how good this is. It's been an absolute game changer. It's brightened up my skin beyond belief. It's actually healed an awful lot of my rosacea that I had. It does make your skin sensitive, because it is, I believe, with 200,000 units, is as strong as 0.05 tretinoin, which is about the mid-strength retinoid. So seriously, you know, it is a strong cream. So with that comes the warning and the caveat. Do not get this, take it home and slather it all over and think this is fabulous, more is better, and yada yada yada. It's not the case. Really, really, really how you use this is, and I'm talking a pea-size amount, and I'm not I'm a more is more girl, you know. So that's what you use. So you can see it there. It's a tiny size. That's it. I usually put it onto the 2 fingers. I'm not going to show you now because I've got makeup on. But I dot here, 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 and here, and around. If I need a little bit more on my huge chin, I go for it. I have a little bit more. I'm not afraid to do that. So I would say, I'm now trying to wipe this off. I should have had the cloth closer, shouldn't I? So I do use it on the backs of my hand as well. I use a half pea on the back of my hands, and I rub it like this, and I was getting, as my son described, old lady hands. So you can see there, it's really brightened up. It's taken the age spots off my hands. So very closely up there you can see kind of faded age spots that are fading even more as we speak. So I've started using it on my hands at night. I do use it on my neck, and I do use it here, and my sun damage here is fading as well. But obviously what happened yesterday was I had put it on the night before, got up, showered, washed, everything, sprayed perfume, and the perfume went, and just the alcohol in the perfume aggravated it. I would not start this every night. Absolutely not start this every night. I have tough as old boots skin, and I found it too much every night. I used it 4 days in a row, 4 nights in a row, and I looked like a dried out prune. And I woke up, my skin was sore around the eye areas, and it was very, very wrinkly here, and I was dry. I mean, I thought, oh man, geez. But that's what retinoids do. They do dry your skin out, so be prepared for that. So all I did was I took a 2-day break, and I slathered on my best La Roche-Posay, you know, my CeraPhil, my CeraPhi cream, whatever cream you like, you really love. I slathered it on all over. I didn't find I needed a moisturiser when I was using this, but after, like, I'd let it soak in for an hour or two, and then I'd use a moisturiser on it. I'd put my moisturiser over the top, and it's fine. It does make your skin incredibly soft, and I found springiness in my cheeks again. I kind of just found the density of the skin, the tone of the skin, the brightness of the skin, and I can start to see, like, skin damage. Spots are separating because it was a block of spots at one stage, like freckles joined together, and now it's breaking up and fading. So it's really, really good. It's a very strong product. I would say if you've got very dry, very sensitive skin, I would start with a half P and start on where the dermis is thicker, which is here, here, and here. Right? It's a little thinner here, but it's tougher. So that's where I would start, and I would steer clear of the eyes. I do use this on my eyes, but again, as I said, it's only because it's my skin is very, very tough, and it's able to cope with it, and I can literally go off it for 2 days. I'm getting a little dryness today. I can see it. I'm having a dry day today, which means the retinoid is working. So all I do is go off it for a day or two and smear on the moisturiser for a couple of nights and don't put it on, and it's fine, and that's fine. I was going to have a makeup free day today, but of course I was shooting, so I didn't want to frighten you all. So you've already been frightened with those photographs. That very sad looking one, even with makeup, was like, oh my God. So yeah, you can see, all us ladies when we get to that stage, and I've gone through early menopause, and that has added to it as well. That's added to the whole everything's going south effect. So I do try to keep up supplements and stuff as well. Again, we'll go into them in another video. What is worth putting into your body and spending your money on, and what's not. I would say, like, I'm years, like maybe the last 5-6 years, trying to get really good kick-ass beauty skincare going, and the last 2 years really going, okay, I'm not wasting any more money on creams that just do not work or are not enough. So what am I doing here? And that's where I came across this gem. So it's fantastic. It's like a Vaseline type consistency. No real fragrance in it. It is an ointment. It is a medication. But it's an off-prescription medication, but it's still a medication nonetheless. So I would try it out half P on the most densest areas, and if you're like me and have this, try it there. Don't go here and don't go here just yet. Build up your tolerance. They say with retinoids, 1 night once a week, 2 nights then after every second week. So when you enter your second week, 2 nights a week. When you enter your third week, keep it for 2, maybe try 3, and you build it up slowly. So you really need to build up the use of this cream over 2 months. I did not do that. Typically me. If anybody knows me, I'm a Leo. I'm impatient. I want results now. But what I did do, in all honesty, I still watched my skin. I did it 4 nights in a row, found I was dry, stopped for 2 nights, moisturised and went back on it. I find now I only come off it, like I'll come off it tonight. I won't be putting anything on. I'll be slathered in face creams, and I'll be using my LED mask as well, which it will be another video we'll go into as well. Cheapest chip solution to salon treatments, and we'll be doing microneedling and lots of other things, so you have a lot of stuff to come. But I do know where to push my skin and where not to push my skin, and I do have extremely resilient skin. I very, very seldom get an allergic reaction to anything, to anyone. No, I get an allergic reaction to a lot of people, in fairness. They get it to me too. But I'm sure they do. But no, I don't get allergic reactions. I've quite tough skin. It's usually surgical tape and things like that. That's the stuff that really my skin doesn't like. Other than that, this has been fine. As I said, look, it makes my skin a little sensitive when you spray an alcohol on it, so do be careful. I'm now going to be spraying perfume on the clothes, as opposed to, or at the back, on my back, at the back of the neck, where it will still heat and smell and scent, but it won't burn my skin. So there you have it, ladies. I'm going to link the link below to Cream of the Crop. A bargain, absolute bargain. Be careful using it, enjoy using it, and please, 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 please don't use it if you're pregnant. It is an acne cream as well, of sorts. So it's retinoids were actually invented for acne, to cure acne. So with that, if you've got acne, yeah, it probably will do some good for you as well. But these kind of creams always make you look worse before they make you look better. I testify to that. I was like a shrinkled old prune, so a shriveled prune there, on the fourth day. But it does come back around. So seriously, be careful using it. But hey, you've just got something that not many women in Ireland know about. I haven't come across anybody who's known about it. And even a pharmacist, a local pharmacist that who's kind of skincare geeky as well, like myself, and she's been using retinoids for years. She didn't know about this, and she said, "Oh God, I'm going to try that with my retinoid." But of course, she's doing that because she has been on retinoid a couple of years, so prescription retinoid, should I say, a couple of years. So her skin is really well tolerated to that. She's really looking for the moisturising effect of that, because prescription retinoids will not moisturise your skin immediately. You'll have to use a moisturiser over them. It's more long term. They work by. This cream is the same. This has a 3-stage step to become retinoidal in your lower dermis. Prescription retinoids, straight in. They're retinoids. That's it. They go straight into that lower dermis, and they do their work. So what they do is they accelerate skin turnover. So you basically have that, that skin turnover you had when you were in your 20s, as opposed to the skin turnover you have in your 50s, which is a little bit lazy. So I'm sorry this was such a long video, but I really wanted you to get a feel for what's coming in this channel. There's some really exciting stuff. I'll be taking trips to Spain as well in April to buy some stuff you can't get here as well. So, and again, as I said, when I travel, I'll be bringing you along, and we'll be buying stuff and looking at stuff that isn't available in Ireland. And I will say to you one final word before you go. Sorry to keep you. Yeah, I hope there's going to be loads of ads on this. I doubt it, because nobody knows who I am. Skincare, right? Sunscreen. This, if you're using a retinoid, you're going to need a sunscreen. It does make your skin more susceptible to sun damage because it's repairing. So it's repairing sun damage that's been in your lower dermis since you were about 20, maybe 30, 40 years of age. It's actually turning over cells so quickly, and it's pushing out. So you're drying out, that skin falls off, you're drying out, skin falls off, and you keep renewing. So protect your baby soft skin that you're going to get. So that's basically what's happening. It's giving you newer layers of dermis, and you want to protect those newer layers of dermis. You don't want to go sun damaging them again. I use this Avene. It's fantastic. It's a tinted moisturiser, and I tell you, it's bloody good, because tinted moisturisers with me don't usually cover my rosacea or anything, and this one does. It's really, really good. It's about 15 quid. I believe you can get it in Boots in Liffey Valley, and if not, you can order it online in Boots in Liffey Valley. It's $15.99, something like that. So it's a 50ml bottle, and 40ml bottle, I beg your pardon. But it's a really great texture as well. It's quite a nice watery texture that spreads really easy. Don't panic if it goes on and you're thinking, oh my God, it's way too dark, I'm beginning to look like Katie Price with false tan all over me. Sorry Katie, shouldn't have said that. But, it does soak in, and it mattes down, so it becomes a really, really nice base for your eye makeup or for a bit of mascara and lip on a nice sunny day. So that's my tips for you today. So please let me know how you get on in the comments below with A313. Please, it's really, it's amazed me, and it was one of the things that really prompted me to get my backside up and go, no, you got to make this video now. You've got to do this, because this is phenomenal, and Irish women don't know about it. So stay beautiful, and sunscreen, please, because we don't want to get that beautiful skin and then wreck it all by no sunscreen and burning all over again. So enjoy, ladies, stay beautiful, enjoy, men, folks, anybody watching, transgender, anybody, enjoy, have a great day, and stay beautiful.